Hey, and welcome to another Tea Break Coach. As you know, I've been recording an audiobook of It's Not Bloody Rocket Science. And what it's made me think about is what I learned, not just from technically how do you do an audiobook for Audible, but what it's taught me about myself, because anything that you do that's new tells you something about yourself if you take the time to reflect on it. And something I've been thinking a lot about is, why did I leave it so long? And what I'd been telling myself was, I really don't want to listen to myself talk with no break for 2 days. I mean, literally reading out loud is not something I particularly enjoyed doing when my children were small. And also I've been telling myself I'm too busy. And we say that all the time, right? And in my case, that is a bit true, given that finding 2 days to do something that is not immediately in service of a client and is going to involve something you don't really like doing and isn't going to earn you very much money, frankly. I mean, you don't earn very much money from being a writer. But do you know what? The thing that made the difference to me actually doing it was a client request. I had a couple of clients where I was sending the book out and they were either training to be coaches with me or I was sending it chapters to clients. They kept asking, is there an audio version? And the thing that made the difference for me was that actually I realised that my training wasn't as accessible as I wanted it to be, because not everyone's a great reader. Not everyone loves the experience of reading. Lots of people have started to say that they learn better when they hear things said rather than reading them from a page. Now, that could be about being dyslexic, or it could just be a pure personal preference. You can listen to a book when you're on the move. And that made the difference for me. I decided to do it in the service of other people. But you know what? I also recognised that I was putting it off because I just didn't want to do it. I was scared because I'd never done it before. And I didn't know anybody else who'd done it either. Now I've done it, I'm really proud of myself. So do you know what? Maybe steal what I learnt and look underneath what you could do today and what you might do if somebody gave you a push. And just think about whether you could do it a tiny bit sooner. Take care.